Good evening everyone and welcome to session recap 23rd of May 2016. My name is Nenad and today we will see 5 different setups and we will check possible results from the previous week. As you know, we had one of the best weeks ever. Really, it was very good to trade. We scored 4 wins and one loss. And basically that was the only loss was pound dollar. So every single trade from the previous session recap was a winner trade. And I'm really glad that we made a lot of pips during these volatile times, because really it was not so good to trade just euro dollar or pound dollar. There were so many other pairs that we could have traded successfully. So before I begin, as always, our standard risk disclaimer explaining that online education materials are available by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience, so take into consideration that information is not suitable for everyone. If you want to get all corresponding information, please visit admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country, and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Final part explained that Admiral Markets will take no responsibility for information accuracy. This is solely my opinion, not the MUK's opinion, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Okay, deposit bonus campaign, I think it's it's already done, so I don't think this, I should have deleted this, so I don't think that there is deposit bonus campaign now. So if you made a deposit and have bonus, use it to expand your margin. Also, by logging into your trader's room, you can download Admiral Markets Supreme Edition. Excellent, really excellent tool for anyone, guys. Believe me, it's so helpful. It's so good to use it, especially because you can set alarms. You can use. I love that correlation matrix. It's for me, it's the best. I know there are a lot of useful features, but correlation matrix, for me, for my trading, is the best. I really like to see correlation between various Forex pair and equities. Also here, trading platforms / web trader / this is your chance to try to see how web trading goes. And don't forget that Admiral Markets is officially best MT4 broker. Here, guys, as you know, always the same. We will go through these once more to actually, I will show you again the rules for this. I know that a lot of you know the rules, but we also have a lot of newcomers. So that is why I want to see you all understand completely how we trade with session recap trade setups. First, you need to give price a breathing room, always and forever. Don't forget it. We are trading in the zone. We don't trade like retail traders, guy. You are professionals. You trade with me professionally. So we need to give price a breathing room, okay? So breathing room means don't wait simply for a level to the pip. Try to enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's an agreement with your system, of course. It's POC or buffer zone. So POC is point of confluence. It's where we expect reaction. Usually point of confluence is what majority see, what smart money see, what institutional traders see, and usually we will notice at least some rejection of the POC, and usually that rejection is fruitful, very fruitful. Use scaling in. Scaling in is good way to actually exponentially grow your profits, okay? You don't need to, but if you think that the price will go deeper into POC zone or whatever, try to use scaling in. But always respect your stop loss, okay? So don't move your stop loss. Stop loss is to be respected. If you don't respect the stop loss, the price will not respect you, guys, okay? So always and forever respect your stop loss. Don't move your stop loss. Stop loss is there actually to help you trade, to help you if you're in a losing position, to actually help you manage a losing position, okay? So it's there for purpose. I know that some people don't trade with stop losses, but if you don't do that, guys, you're gambling, and I don't know what can happen. to be honest, I always trade with stop loss, and what can happen is that you are actually kicked out of trades if you do that. So don't do it, trade with stop loss and respect it. Add the spread to your stop loss. Well, if you trade with ECN account, then you just add 2 to 5 pips to your, let's say, stop loss, just to cover some possible spikes with small stop grabbers. We take only one position, whichever hits first. So if I say, guys, enter, let's say, position trade, that means, guys, position trade is always position trade, like it's literal position trade. So position trade is meant to give you profits on trend trade. Alternative trade is actually counter trend trade opportunity. So whatever hits first, be it a positional or counter trend trade, we are there to actually trade it, get it, okay? Another thing, first touch of the zone is the most profitable one. It's not just coincidence that usually the first touch is the most profitable. It's because we are actually trading, in the zone, and the zone provides support and resistance. It's not the level, it's the zone. Because there are different traders who will short, let's say, euro dollar from 1.1280, 1.1290, 1.1260. So there are a lot of orders there, right? So those POC simply puts all those orders into one zone that we call point of confluence. And how do I know? Because that is price action. That's Camarilla MACD, that is price action. Okay, that is the zone. That is actually what we should know in order to analyze the price correctly. Okay, confluence. Okay, that is why I'm a very avid follower of confluence. Confluence is the difference in trading and analysis. It's not the level, it's the confluence. Position trades, trend trades. Alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades, scalp trade levels, you can make it independent order, guys. I made a typo on my Twitter. I made a typo saying that euro dollar was the trade of the week. No, it was Australian dollar, because Australian dollar gave us both position and breakout trade. And don't forget that we can take both trades simultaneously in the same time. If you have a breakout trade, use it, because breakouts are small scalps. Those are actually scalp trade levels, scalp breakouts that you can trade successfully, giving price really occasionally give you breakout entries, and you can just add to your existing position, or if you're already out of position, you can make a second order using breakout trade, because breakouts are independent from counter trend trades and from positional trades. Depending on time and volatility, usage of trailing stop is highly recommended. I don't recommend never taking taking less than 20 pips of a profit, okay? Because we don't want to actually trade for 20, let's say, that is the minimum number, 20 pips, guys. I don't want to think about trading Camarilla MACD session recaps with only 20 pips, okay? So that is why I sometimes say it's a losing trade, although the trade made like 20 pips. But let's say that is the minimum number. Of course, providing that you enter at the level, because sometimes it's not the same if you enter, let's say, completely 15 pips of the particular level and price goes 20 pips. So just be sure that you protect the trade if you see that your trade is not going anywhere, guys. Okay? So just as I say, just try to protect your trade. It's very important, and actually it's of utmost importance to use the zone. Okay, very important, not just the level, the zone. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow, guys. Sometimes, not always. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. Those are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla combined. That is why, yeah, the screen was frozen. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Mihai. And Evaldas, thank you guys for noticing. So here, scalp trade should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. Those are calculated by historic levels and Camarilla. You can add these levels to your system, guys, okay, always. And pay attention to Twitter updates, okay? Pay attention to Twitter updates. And one more thing, pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. So let's see past week results. Euro dollar possible 120, pound dollar was a loss 30 pip, Australian dollar was 130 position 40 breakout sell. That makes Australian dollar the trade of the week if you traded it, but I warned that actually we had a RBA last week, monetary policy meeting minutes. So there is a big chance that you haven't traded Australian dollar. I didn't trade it, but this is the result. Well, if anyone traded. Dollar yen was good for 80 pips. Dollar CAD was 80 pips. Total pips pool 420. So very successful. Last week. And let's see it here. So euro dollar here. This was a webinar time. Okay, this is the wrong slide. I need to find correct slide. I don't know why it happens that I always miss a correct slide. I will give you the correct slide in a second, guys. Just give me 30 seconds. Okay. Euro dollar. I think, yeah, this was it. This was the correct slide of euro dollar. Okay, here, guys, look at this. We had a webinar here at this time, and just a day later, we had our entry kicked in here, guys. Okay, this was our entry. See here, bang, straight to the downside. I said sell it around 1365. Price went to 3049, and actually that was the time to try to search for short positions. And even though if you were late in a trade, this was a very good setup that gave you a lot of profit, really, a lot of profits here. Even if you try to counter trade here, you could have made some pips because this was the zone to counter trade it here. See? So that was a good one. Pound dollar was a loss. Well, I said again the old slide, and I'm sure that I have changed the slide. Just give me a second. I'm sure that I have changed it, but well, it happens sometimes. Yeah, definitely old one. Okay, here. Pound dollar was here. Downtrend, but we had a spike on pound dollar that actually kicked us out of the trade, and we didn't make any pips. Actually, it was a loss. As you can see here, I told you to sell at 44.60, and yeah, that there was a 20 pip win, as I was telling you here. And here there was a win. This was a 20 pip win. But guys, I really cannot count this trade as a win because no matter what, yeah, it rejected from 44.60 here. See this candle, but it was not good enough, and this was a loss. So 30 pip loss for pound dollar. Australian dollar, well, on Australian dollar we had also, well, that was the trade of the weekend. Definitely my favorite one, although I didn't trade it, but my favorite setup. Definitely my favorite setup. Here you see 12.73. So good to actually to take a trade. It almost hit stop loss. So 73.70, adding like 2 to 5 pips. You see it almost hit it, but then what happened? Bang. Straight down, and as I said, 72.40, watch for breakout, and breakout happened at 72.40. Very simple, very efficient setup. We didn't have to think a lot about it, because actually even if you took a trade here at 74 and 72.40 breakout, you could have made some nice pips. Breakout, trigger happy. Retest, continuation. Okay guys, very good setup, you see here. Breakout, pullback, continuation. So you could have made some nice pips even with a trigger happy trade. Okay, even with a trigger happy trade. Okay guys, here Australian dollar. Well, dollar CAD, yeah, dollar CAD, and I have two slides for dollar CAD. So dollar yen first. Dollar yen here, you can see I said it was in uptrend and that you can actually buy it. So no matter where you kicked in, let's say that you enter your trade here, there, you see that this was the first rejection. Tons of pips here, guys. Thanks, Nathan. Screen frozen. Now it's good. Here, guys, tons of pips. Here, dollar yen. Okay, buy trade for dollar yen. 80 pip target was hit and overshot by a huge extent. This is overshot by a huge extent. Look at this. Our target was here, and look where the price went subsequently. Now we should sell dollar yen, and I will show you why and where. But back there in the previous week, that is why, really guys, that is why I don't make any long-term trades. I simply enjoy trading both ways. I don't care where the price will go, whether it will go up or down. We are here to capture the price. We are here to grab it. We are here to make money. We are not long-term investors, so we don't make 1-2 year position. We don't care, guys. We care about making money, okay? We care about making pips. Call it whatever you wish. Pips, money, whatever you wish. The thing is, we are traders, right? So we are here to trade it both ways. Today we sell, tomorrow we buy. It doesn't matter, okay, where the price will go. It's not our policy, it's big bank policy, so we are there to follow it. Dollar yen, excellent rejection from the support POC, 108.70. Price went here, rejected, bang, up we went. And finally, dollar CAD trade, another good win, straight from POC. Here POC point straight down, 29.50, straight down towards 28.70. Okay, here we didn't have a target hit, of course, but well, tons of pips again. Well, tons. It was good for like 80 pip, and that was good enough for us to call it a very successful week and to have 420 pip in the pool. So I hope that you grab at least 30% out of it. Ilya is asking, are these the new setups or last week setups? Ilya, these are the new setups. Yeah, the new setups, not last week. Now we will cover this week's setup, guys, okay, because it's important now to actually see what we can expect from the price. Okay, now it's important to see. Euro dollar here, euro dollar, I would sell it. Simple as that. As if you remember my Forex Street, it was a Forex Street analysis, Forex Street poll. I said that euro dollar could come at 1.1280 because 1.80 is simply it's very strong at this point. So the thing is, I wanted to actually swing it, but what we had is actually 1.42, like 1442. No, sorry, 1242 today, and it was sold. So next sell for me is here if it gets it. Okay, if it doesn't get, I'm looking for a breakout sell at 1175 with target here and there, stop loss above 1 hour high. So this is sell position, this is buy position. Okay, and now you will see it on the chart. Okay, euro dollar. Here, I don't like how the euro dollar behaves, guys, to be honest, okay? Honestly. I don't like how it behaves. Ilya, I probably would go with trigger happy trade because I think that momentum break of 111.75 will be strong. So I would go with trigger happy. This is, guys, euro dollar. Price action is nonsense. I simply don't like how euro dollar looks at this time, simply because you just don't know if it will spike to our POC sell or it will make a breakout. It looks like it's going down, then it's suddenly bought. So it's like two-way trading, but guys, stupid, really, nonsense. Sell buy 20 pip range, and that's really nonsense. Yeah, I use this from AQ pivot point. It doesn't matter. I will switch to Camarilla just to give you a hint, guys. Just to give you a hint. This is AQ pivot point template, so it doesn't matter. I will switch to Camarilla MACD just to give you a hint, because even here on Mare mat, you can see the power of ultimate 08 support 1230. Here, look at this, guys. Okay. And we also have a trend line here, and we have also Mare mat level here. So this is really a strong confluence. Okay, even though this is support, the price couldn't have made it above the support. So it's like that. So yeah, that is why I was going to tell you that you should pay attention to a potential break of this level. Okay, here we have another confluence. Now, if we switch to Camarilla MACD, you will see definitely similar thing, okay, because that is price action. You don't have a lot of to think about. Everything is logical here now, at least at this price here. Okay, so here, guys, simply put, this is Camarilla MACD chart, and again, I miss this moving average. I don't know why it sometimes simply doesn't show. No, I don't know why, but I will make it. Okay, see, guys, confluence. You see now the confluence. Kuram, this is not buy sell arrow system. So that is AQ pivot point that I was showing. Actually, that was the system that I tried to build a small account. I have 5 different accounts with Admiral Markets, and one of the account was 350 euros, and currently it's like 2,600. So it's basically that I'm making it low to high. So I'm building up. Now, guys, look at this. This is important. You have tons of confluence here. Same as with Mare mat that I was showing you. Look at this. Look at this here. Okay. Watch this region here. See, tons of confluence, guys. It's just not that whatever the indicator you use, guys. This is pure price action that I've been teaching you also on price action training school. If you connect a trend line here, guys, okay, you see we can make a 3-touch trend line here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that was like this. Okay, see that we have an X cross here. We have an EMA pointing down. We have a bearish price action. So everything is telling us try to sell it. But I would really like to sell it a little bit higher, guys, because this price here is simply, it's too long above 111.80. I don't like when price cannot break the level. So that is why I think if it retraces, it will touch higher levels probably, like this one, 78.6, because all the way up to 61.8, everything is confluence. Okay, everything is good confluence. But you know what, guys? Did you ever see it Have you ever noticed when price is making a bigger retracement, next trend trade opportunity will be bigger? That happened with pound dollar today. Pound dollar again rejected from our POC 2, 44 to 44.20. It went to 44, almost 50. No, 44, 45, sorry. But then it was a good retracement because pound dollar dropped below 45. And then it made a new low. So whenever you see a big retracement in a trend, next trend move should be even bigger. It goes like that, usually. Okay? So you see, guys, now, this is why I'm thinking about shorting it here, not there. Although we might see another short, right? But I will not trade it. I am really sick and tired of this euro-dollar movement. I don't like how it goes. I just simply, I don't have it on my chart now. I just have it to see if this 11.75 will break down or the price will go up. I don't like it. This is, even this is a rising wedge, and you see this is bearish pattern. Breakout was simply futile here. This is a not trade for me. Look at this. What is this? 20, 30 pip, and price is still 7 days in the same range, and only 30 pip breakout of bearish wedge. So that is why I'm waiting for potentially bigger pullback towards this confluence point, 78.6. Okay, so that is about euro dollar. We can move on to pound, and this is the setup. Ilya is saying look at daily one, daily chart. Yeah, daily chart. I see it, Ilya, but I don't take EMA 100. I will take a look. I know there is support probably. Okay, there is support. I see here there was, but the problem is it lasts too long. I don't have anything against support, guys. Yes, okay, there is EMA 200. We can put 200 EMA here. Okay, red. And yes, it's 200 EMA is strong. I know that, but most of the time, you see, I use EMA 89, but I use it on lower time frames. But you see, even on daily chart, you don't need EMA, Ilya, and others, guys. Just watch historical price action. You see, there was a lot of bouncing in the history, okay? Watch the history, guys. Don't trade like all retail traders, like, I don't know, crosses and whatever. Okay, try to watch now price action. This is historical buying here. This was selling and then breakout, fake out, retest. And then the price, you see, there is a lot of history here at this level. Okay, a lot of history. See here in the past, see how many rejections. But I don't, it's okay. I know it's bounce, it's normal, but it takes too long. It takes too long to actually, you see, it's nothing happening here, guys. Everything is stuck in a range. Everything is futile. Everything is the same. This candle is momentum candle. It doesn't have a continuation. It doesn't have retracement. It doesn't have anything. So why would you trade euro dollar? Only be stuck in a trade, and then you will get back to me and say, okay, I lost my euro dollar trade. Why? Because it didn't go anywhere, right? Yes, this is 89 EMA. So yes, Ilya, you're completely right, and you will find a lot other moving average possibly at the same spot. I don't know, triangular moving average, adaptive moving average. There are a lot of moving average out there, and whatever the period for moving average, it will always show some support here or there, because it's taking also too much, guys, too much of a time. See, now it's going up. It's simply directionless. It doesn't know where to go. So let's move on to other pair. Don't lose lose the time with this euro dollar. So whatever it be, we are there to capture it, but if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, well, what can we do? Look at pound dollar. Well, now it's in downtrend. Yeah, it changed direction. Simply put, it broke through 44.80. So now previous confluence for a long trade, I would use it for a possibly short trade. 45.10 sell, 45.70 stop, 43.40 stop loss 60 pips, use 0.8% of a risk, okay? Guys, because this is pound dollar is behaving a bit weird. Brexit is really having a strong impact on this pair, and possibly I will make an article how would I trade before and possibly after the poll, UK poll. My personal opinion is that UK will stay in the Eurozone, especially because latest polls suggest that there are a majority of people who want UK in the Eurozone. But nevertheless, anti-Eurozone camp is also strong, more than 40%. And but well, for us, you can do it. I don't have the time to explain you fully, but I will try to make an article that will be posted on Trader's blog maybe in 1 or 2 weeks to actually guide you through the trading process pre-Brexit poll referendum, okay? I know that there is a lot of material over there across the internet about Brexit and so many things, but I also have my personal opinion as a trader, and I will explain it to you. So stay tuned, of course. Pound dollar, sell buy, okay? Sell here, buy there, 45.10, 43.30. Well, pound dollar, you see a lot of, this was a surprising move for myself because I didn't expect it to happen. And actually what happened is that the price it was like modified advanced block pattern, but the price was in a strong momentum. Here you see momentum candles because last Brexit polls suggested that UK will stay in the Eurozone. Yes, Dennis, there are some points that pound will be bought on dips. I think it will be, and I will explain that in the article. Here, guys, we have head and shoulders. Okay, huge head and shoulders here. Okay, that was broken, retested, and followed. Okay, breakout, retest, continuation. Here, even here, you see a lot of nasty price action, and now it seems like it's going down. What I would like to see is actually last swing respect, like this. Okay, so I'm waiting for a confluence here. A lot of confluence, as I said, in the zone. Okay, in the zone. See here, see here. You can add a lot of lines here to actually give you a confluence spot here. All this zone is full of confluence, really full of confluence. Okay, and I think that we have a big opportunity to actually take a short here. See here, guys. Okay, we can do it like this. See? Here, here. A lot of confluence, simply a lot of confluence. So yes, there is a bullish divergence, but the thing is, it started to develop, Egils, and it can give you a possibly short trade. It needs to go up, and then we can try to sell it. But as I said, 1.8% should be a risk. Watch for H1 T89 sell, but if it happens here also, if it happens here. So if we see a rejection, you can also take that as additional cue for a possible short trade. So it's the zone and maybe a possible rejection. Australian dollar, I would sell it. 72.45 sell, 72.90 stop, 71.80 target, 71.40 second target. Also, there is a confluence here. See a lot of confluence, 61.8, EMA, historical breakout here. See the history at 71.47. So that is actually important zone. So chart speaks for itself. Confluence, zones, a lot of different things to actually try to short Australian dollar. Here, and the only way I would look to buy it is 71.20. Simply because on daily chart there is a confluence there also, historical buying. See? So there could be some buying here. A lot of rejection from this region. And this is the sell. So clear, Australian dollar. Dollar yen has, this is position sell. Let me correct the typo. This is position sell actually. Sell. Okay. Sell, and here I will show you now. Okay. So 109.90, 110.25, 108.50 for dollar yen. As you remember my previous dollar yen coverage, I think that you understood what I was saying. To sell, it was Forex Street analysis. Check it on last Friday. It was a sell on dollar yen. Or was it, yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So we have another confluence here now at, see, there is a clear trend line here on daily, but we won't use it. But still, you can see the general trend. See, there is a trend line here. Here you can place another additional trend line. Not just a coincidence that this is rejecting. One hour chart, it's at a support, exactly sitting. It's riding the support. And here, okay, actually, okay, just give me, okay. Now we don't see any, I don't see that, maybe it will make another low. I don't see any big retracement. But in order to have a retracement, we should at least make it to, okay, let's use a swing like this one, last one. See, I would really go for a retracement, but I don't know if we will get any retracement. Either way, guys, this is what you should also see. You see the same as I do. A lot of potential selling here. An X cross here. So this region is good. 70 to 90 region could be good for actually a new sell here. See? But I don't know if it will happen. Well, it goes down and down. I hope that it will happen so we can make new short. Yeah, I will do Australian dollar, New Zealand, and then you can ask me questions. The same, guys, for here, this was my analysis for Australian, New Zealand. Read it here. I will give you some time. Everything is covered here. Okay. This was my coverage of Australian dollar, New Zealand today. And I wrote what most economists are now predicting further cuts by RBA, some saying even the cash rate may drop to 1%, meaning another 0.75%. That is putting some downward pressure on the Australian dollar. As for New Zealand, it's largely reliant on their dairy trade. Because you know, guys, that New Zealand is actually commodity currency, and commodity currency is actually, it's soft commodities. And there has been a lot of media on the weak dairy prices. So keep an eye out for RBNZ, it's a Reserve Bank of New Zealand, to intervene if the Australian dollar New Zealand approaches parity, as it's one of its key export markets. So it's a long term, mid to long term. If it goes to parity, guys, I will buy it. Okay, I will buy it if it goes to parity, because it's one of its key export markets. Okay, so I think I will buy it if it goes there. Now that is our mid to long term. Short term is here. This is POC, POC2. It just simply rejects our POC zone 1. Okay. Yes, Ilya, I don't think that New Zealand will lower that fast like Australian dollar. Indeed. Indeed. Yes, indeed. But only if it gets close to parity, New Zealand Bank may intervene, because they won't like New Zealand dollar so strong compared to Australian dollar. You need to understand the fundamentals, guys. And that is why I occasionally put short fundamental analysis in our technical analysis. Okay, so this is important, guys, here. If it gets to parity. Remember this if it happens. As for short-term trades, it's clear here. It's simply rejecting POC. If it goes, POC2 is the zone, stops above, well, it's explained on my last slide. Australian dollar, New Zealand. Okay, this is it. Sell, stop loss, target, target 2. And of course, buy trade at 0.570, 20 stop. Here, why? Because we have a tons of buyers out there on daily chart. It's most prominent. Last time when price dropped at 570, what happened? Look at this. Huge buyers, historical buyers. So we should at least see some movement from Australian dollar, New Zealand, if it drops to previous historical buyers. So historical buying and selling is and will always be, has always been and will always be one of the most important aspects of price action trading. One of the most, guys, because you need to take always trend lines, Fibonacci, but also historical buyers and sellers. That will make a difference in your trading. Historical buyers and sellers. Now questions, so I have explained it everything. Now question, Euro Yen and Euro GBP were to trade setups. Particularly, I didn't see any Euro Yen setup. It's simply in downtrend. You see still there was a range, then it was a breakout. Now it's sitting exactly on support. This is also potential M, so nothing here. It follows Euro dollar, so I don't like it really. I don't like it. All Euro pairs are like, except for Euro AUD and Euro New Zealand. It's like, see Euro AUD, it's, yeah, same one. I thought that Euro AUD was better, but same range. Nothing good here, guys. Nothing good. Euro is simply no trade for me at this point. Euro GBP, well, this is a bit better, but again, guys, let's see if there was a confluence here. I think it was a confluence of Fibonacci. Yes, 50% Fibonacci here. So yeah, it's stuck in between two important zones, this one and this one. So now it's ranging. Euro GBP is ranging. Okay, it looks like a sell on rallies at this time. Yeah, on standard account with other markets you can trade a lot of different instruments. You can trade equities too, but some spreads cannot be the same, guys. The spreads cannot be the same as for ECN account. ECN has the best spreads for Forex currency pairs. Dollar Swissy, yeah, Ron, now look dollar, yeah, I was looking at dollar Swissy. You see, same as euro dollar, because correlation is very strong. Correlation is very strong, negative correlation between euro dollar and dollar Swissy. Okay, I will show you now. So euro dollar, see, dollar Swissy minus 96. See, it's a negative correlation, very strong. So this is it. It's at resistance. Euro dollar is sitting on support. So nothing happens here, guys. Same price action, but just it's opposite. But it's the same range. Okay, it's simply as that. See, maybe we can find an explanation for such a bad euro dollar movement in Swissy. Who knows what Swiss National Bank is up to? Yes, I can see gold, silver, SP 500. We need to be fast because we don't have much time. Silver, okay, first gold. Nothing here. It's currently supported. We have a trend line here. 4 hour is rejecting the support. Probably it could go down for another sell. It could go up, sorry, for another sell. And here could be the sell. So I think sell on rallies on gold. Sell on rallies gold. Now silver, dollar CAD. Martin, we didn't do dollar CAD, but I will take a look at it. See, there is no much movement, guys. You see silver also. Nothing to trade here, guys. Nothing to trade. You actually want to see a bigger retracement or a bigger pullback. You don't want to trade when nothing is going anywhere. See? Simply range and more range. Dollar CAD, actually dollar CAD could maybe is good to sell because it's counter trend trade opportunity now at this time. See, we made this is a dark cloud cover. It's an opposite to piercing line, and you see on 1 hour time frame it's saying like we could see a sell trade here. See, so possibly sell and stops above this level here. Then when it hits this or this level, you're taking the profit. But be careful if you try to take counter trend trade. This is counter trend trade opportunity. Also here we have a running wedge. It's well, this is also not a wedge. This looks like a pennant. See the pole. Well, this could be a good move if it breaks to the downside. Yes, and Nathan, I think because of rate statement this week, CAD will be probably in a range here, in this range, probably. Okay, yes, I agree with you. Probably in the range. But watch for this. Possibly counter trend. Yes, boring, very boring, Martin. We cannot make the market move. We can only follow it. So you see, it's like 20, 30 pips. Nothing to see it here, really. Carlos, thank you for compliment. And guys, please, if you have some time, I already sent you some emails. We could use your support because also the competition is very strong. They're going with their traders, friends, and whatever. And on Forex Peace Army and also on other websites, guys, please send a few words for us. It will be much appreciated. Forex Peace Army, well, I can show you just few websites to actually give a few good words about us. Here I will show you. Just give me a quick few seconds and you will see it. Here, for example, on this website, okay, it would be good to have positive reviews, and also on other websites. So, okay, you can do it in the next few days. It's not urgent, but it's good. Also, some of other websites, guys, I will show you here. So, yeah, you can actually take a use of it if you think that we deserve it, of course. Of course, this is it. See some of other websites here. See. So yeah, go through it, give few good words, and that's it. It's not that much, I think, and because competition also do it. Yes, Nathan, it would be good for all URLs. Carlos will say hi to your friend George. George, Carlos is saying hi. And Derek is saying Forex is waiting for 15th of June. Well, it is waiting, but still there should be some movements. I need to agree with you, Derek. Actually, 23rd of June is the poll, right? 23rd of June, UK poll. So it is a bit waiting, but still, this doesn't justify the price movement, guys. Really. Because we should see swings, up, down, nothing major. But we should see some swings that will give us at least 50, 60, 100 pips possible. Not 20 like euro, dollar, and silver, gold. Let's see platinum, what it is doing, but also sell on rallies. But you see 4 hour here, 4 hour is been sold. Now it's still at support. See? Nothing to be actually, nothing tradable. Everything has already reached its target potential, and now we need to wait for retracement or a breakout to actually trade it. And I shown you dollar CAD. I will do it again. I will roll on the slides and then we can call it a day. So dollar CAD C here. Okay, where is it now? Dollar CAD, dollar CAD, dollar CAD. There should be dollar CAD here. Yeah. See, potential counter trend trade opportunity. If you want to trade it, guys, I told you stop should go here above the level, but end of day, still it might go down. It looks like it's rejecting, but this is actually a pennant, but if it breaks to the downside, then that could be a better movement. So maybe from risk to reward, definitely guys, definitely from risk to reward perspective, taking counter trend euro dollar CAD trade is better, but from a technical perspective, because if you go long, guys, I don't know, this is too high to go long now, really. So confluence of resistance is here, so possible counter trend movement. And the slides for this setup are here. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar yen, and finally Australian dollar New Zealand. So that was it, guys. Okay, that was it. I hope that you enjoyed. You are all also great, guys, every single one of you. I'm here to help you, you know that. And well, next day, tomorrow, expect new analysis, and let's see what the market will give us. I hope that we will have at least some pips during this week. Market is very, very, very calm. So thank you again for attending. Have a great week. Have a great day. A lot of green pips. Do not overtrade. And as always, guys, trade safe. Cheers.